Today's unfortunate story is about a Polly Bartlett, also known as the murderess of the Slaughterhouse Gulch. Is purported to have been 19th century murderer from the Wyoming Territory. She is said to have been the first serial killer in Wyoming before it was even incorporated as a state. While the story has been repeated in several publications, Wyoming historians such as Phil Roberts and John Lane say that there is no proof that the story is true. According to stories, Bartlett killed men who entered her family lodge with the complicity of her father Jim, whose name is otherwise given as John and Stephen in other accounts. In the year of 1868, amounting to a total of 22 murders, every victim found buried on her property. A 1963 article by Dean W. Bellinger and published in the popular Real West magazine is one of the earliest and most detailed accounts of the Bartlett family murders. Today, South Pass City is a ghost town in arrested decay, and Bartlett's Inn is regarded as a folk tale by local citizens. As the accounts go, Bartlett lured businessmen and other wealthy travelers into her lodge with extremely valuable belongings on their persons, typically gold. Every time she gave meals and whiskey, they would always be laced with arsenic to poison them. A guy by the name of Jim helped to bury the men's bodies, and if anyone asked about their disappearances, the daughter and father would lie, saying that indigenous Americans and outlaws took them. Polly and Jim had early beginnings in their career crimes, where they ran a saloon in Ohio. Polly isolated men for sex before Jim robbed them. Polly's first victim, Louis Nichols, left her and Jim with a quick $4,000, leading to her and Jim constructing the lodge for their murder scams east of South Pass City, where much traffic came during the American gold rushes. When they killed Theodore Fountain in August, the son of mine owner Bernard Fountain, Bernard hired investigators from Pinkerton to track his son's whereabouts. Polly and Jim absconded in August, once realizing they were found out, leading to the police unearthing the remains of the men they killed once coming through their property. When a price put out on the heads of the duo Ed Ford, who invaded being murdered for the Bartletts, only for his brother Sam to end up a victim, set out to capture them. On October 7th, Ed shot Jim dead and turned Polly for trial and execution. That evening, Polly was shot dead through the window of her jail cell by Otto Kalkhorst, a German-born man assigned to one of the Fountain's mines, who wasn't charged by Esther Morris, the first American female justice of the peace, so the country could put the case to rest.